Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house and a creepy graveyard. Tonight's special is the $7 Tacobox, buy one get one free. I brought it back tonight because I failed to show up and see you guys last night, so we'll just pretend it's Tuesday, even though it's Thursday where I am. Not sure how long I'll be here. I'm pretty wiped out. But I am going to do a collective message. I'm going to put the spirit box on in a minute. And if you'd like to get a reading, I'll be here for a little bit. Of the three roommates, Billy, Grace, and Jake, such is hot favorite. What do you mean, dear? I'm just going to put a few things in chat. Oh, which one's my favorite? I don't know. I like all of them. Well, Billy's funny and Jake is the main character, isn't he? I mean, I would think that Jake would be the main protagonist, and Checkers, another one, maybe. Grace is a great character, though. Who would I say is my favorite character? Mine. Michelle. But Checkers, yeah. Checkers and Michelle. There we go. I kind of see Checkers, though, as like a main protagonist as well, with Jake. Hey, Constantine. Welcome back to the haunted house. How are you, dear? It's nice to see you. But I would say that Checkers, I mean, think about who initially played the original landlord. It was Don Knotts. After whoever was before that, I can't remember. I can't remember the character's name. The original landlord of Three's Company. I can picture his face. I can picture his wife's curly red hair and her beautiful blue eyeshadow. Just the Ropers. That's right. That's right. The Ropers. I'm alright. The world's all wrong. Alright. I'll be right back. I just need a moment. I'm going to say goodnight to my dad. He's brushing his teeth. I guess I'll just let him come and say goodnight to me. So tonight's special is the buy one get one free taco box because I wasn't around last night to come hang out with you guys and offer it to you. Fell asleep. So it's still raining, Metal Rain, since the last live started earlier this afternoon. I kind of hope it'll rain throughout the whole night. We really need it. We've got a drought here. Do you ever feel like maybe it has to do with climate change and everything? Do you think it might have something to do with that? I mean, the thing that's depressing about it, Rain, is that LA used to be a tropical rainforest. It literally, used to be a part of the lungs of the planet. And now it doesn't rain. And when it does rain, my goodness, y'all, I get worried y'all are going to float away. Hey, Sugar, how are you, sweetheart? Are you feeling any better? Well, remember what we talked about maybe not too long ago? We talked about, one way to help it rain is you go outside and go back to what it felt like the last time it rained. Maybe if you can imagine just some raindrops on your face or the smell of the rain. And you never know, you might find out that you have gifts in aerokinesis or even in making it rain. Okay, you're considering the grief counseling? That's wonderful. I really think you'll benefit from it and have some clarity as well as, a path, a path to get situated on. You probably only need one. And if you ever feel you ever need another one somewhere down the road, it's always open to anybody to get the grief counseling session. But I really do think in the long run you'll benefit from it. Hey, Resistance, how are you tonight? Welcome back to the Haunted House. I'm about to do the collective message. Spirit, do you have any messages for us tonight? Yes or no? Also, free yes, no for the first 15 minutes. I'll go ahead and start it now since we've been blah, 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 blah. And I didn't start the timer for the first 15 minutes. Grace moved out once already. What, a free yes no? Yeah, sure, you can get a free yes no. So Spirit does have a collective message for us regarding the Strength card, and we'll get back to that in a moment. I'm doing all right. How are you? I'm doing good, sweetheart. Thanks so much for asking. I feel rested and I feel well. Why is YouTube hiding this question, Sugar? That's hilarious. Can I ask a free Y/N question mark? Yeah. Hey, Meryl, how are you, sweetheart? I'm just too busy tonight. What? It did it again. That's hilarious. YouTube, what's wrong with does he want to watch movies with me on Teleparty? What's wrong with you, YouTube? Oh, look, it's a fairy. Um, Okay, Spirit, I'm calling forth Suga's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Does the person on her mind and heart want to watch movies, or will he watch movies with her on teleparty? No, you didn't even ask it. Oh, that's hilarious. YouTube, you're funny. Stop it. Why is everyone getting a tower tonight? I think you're making it harder on yourself than it really is, Sugar. But yeah, he will be willing to watch movies with you on teleparty, but you gotta stop doubting it, honey. Do you want to watch movies with me on teleparty? I'll watch movies with you on teleparty. I didn't even know anything about it until, well, tonight. I'd really like to catch up on Lucifer. I think I stopped around season 5. Yes, you did get a tower earlier. But that's just, the tower's just reminding you of, you know, hey, get your thoughts right here now. Come on. Yeah, and I bet your roommate doesn't help either, Sugar, huh? Okay, so your cards literally said yesterday that you should help her with her baking business. You should help her. But you do what feels right. Just because she's not going to read with the group right now doesn't mean she won't in the future. Is it because you're creating bad things? Oh, no, you're not creating bad things at all, Sugar. I mean, you got hurt in dance class. But that's not because of your bad thoughts. You simply hurt yourself because, you know, things happen. And maybe you getting hurt during dance class was about you maybe paying more attention to your focus. And, I mean, anything could happen with you. I mean, it's just random. It just happens, you know. I accidentally burned myself cooking tonight. Did that it happen because of my bad thoughts? No. It happened because I wasn't paying attention. Because my head was somewhere else other than cooking. I don't know. I haven't talked to Molly, Liz, or Laura at all. Hey, Dwayne, welcome back to the Chammy. Have you talked to Molly or Liz or Laura? I did message Liz not too long ago, but I haven't heard back from her. So asking again kind of feels like, you know, I can bring a horse to water, but I can't make it drink, you know. Molly, I just don't think that Molly's interested, or she would say something. And Laura's, you know, well, Laura's going through some stuff right now. I'm not even sure that she's taking any text messages. Because I've messaged, and I just think that she's, you know, she's lost a couple of pets, and her personal life is a little bit up and down, up and down, up and down. Hey Jack, welcome to the haunted house. How are you tonight? But hopefully Liz will respond, and maybe Molly will respond. I just don't know. How many people do we need for reading? Right on, Dwayne. Okay. Anybody wants to do a free yes/no question before I get onto the collective message? We've got 8 minutes. 5+ subscribers, and I will reopen the chat to free yes no. 10 plus likes, and we'll do free Q&A for anybody who might want to ask a question to the spirit box. Okay. Yeah, I think your question got lost. If you could post it again, that would be great. Spirit, oh, sweetheart. I'm calling for Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. You know how much you love her. Will Metal Rain never see Star again after he drops her off at the train station tomorrow? Hey Samantha, how are you, dear? Welcome back to the haunted house. So, Spirit's saying you might be thinking that you won't ever see her again, but you will. But you may have to go to her, okay? And the devil and the sun. So, you know, a lot of people want to associate the devil with a demon, but actually, you kind of want to just maybe look at the devil like the prosecutor in a court case. All right, that's what the devil really is in God's counsel. So I know that you're agnostic, but I just don't want you to feel negative about getting the devil card, because I feel like this is a, maybe not right now, right after she leaves, but this is definitely some kind of passionate movement to make an effort to see her again. But you may have to go to her in the sun card. You may have to go with her. You might have to go to her, you know, while it is spring, summer, and or fall. And I say fall because of the sunflowers. You know, late summer and fall, sunflowers start coming in, and at least where I come from, they do. Atheist. Okay. But I'm just trying to let you know how I look at this devil card. You know, because I take it out of all of my decks except for this Golden Girls deck, because I love the character Blanche Devereaux, and I think she makes the perfect devil. So I think that even though the card's saying no, you might not see her right away, you will see her again. And there's a lot of different options for seeing her. There's virtual chats like this. You know, there's Teleparty on Netflix. Y'all could watch movies. So Spirit's saying definitely stay in touch if you can. Okay. What's your future with your boyfriend? Well, what do you want your future to be, sweetheart? Life is what you make it. Colorado's cold and you can't drive in the snow, so it would have to be summertime. Yeah, that's why the sun card has come out. Will your boyfriend marry you? Sure. Let's find out what you need to know about that right now. Have you thought about asking him to marry you? Spirit, I'm calling for Samantha's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Samantha need to know about her boyfriend and her getting married? What does she need to know right now about that? Everybody's just getting that tower and that sun card today. But yes, you've gotten the sun card, dear. So don't let the idea of you guys not getting married sunburn you, and understand that this card is about having fun. This card is definitely a very positive yes card in regards to what you're asking about the marriage. Spirit's also saying, you know, find the courage to maybe ask this person to marry you, or maybe what they think about getting married, and how they want to operate around that. Hey, Frank and Dad.
Hi, I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.
Good night, Daddy. I love you.
Love you too.
My dad's doing great. Frank and Dad's doing awesome.
Where's the little bum?
I think he's the
Okay, good night.
healthiest and fittest and wellest in the house. I don't sleep enough, so it's not me. You're so welcome, Samantha. Thank you. Keep me updated. I can help you with that. You know, we'll go for a cancer screening in June, and then they'll charge me another $200, and then but that'll be fine, because at least we'll know how he's doing, and pretty sure he's doing just fine now. We're trying to restore some stuff on the car. I think I talked about that earlier. I think I may have found a door hinge for my Cadillac, and also need to improve or repair the weather stripping on the driver's side as well. Anybody else have any questions they'd like to ask? Yes or no questions, please put your question in the chat. Tonight's special is the $7 Tacobox. It's buy one, get one free. So if you buy a reading tonight for $7, we can do your paid reading and then do your free reading right after, or you can save the free reading for another time and come back and cash it in. Spirit, I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides in regards to the strength card. Could you clarify your message, your collective message for us this evening, Spirit? What is the most important message that you have for us tonight? Okay, so free yes, no questions are closed now. Let me see how many subscribers I've got. 5+ subscribers, and I will open the chat back up to free yes, no questions. So please share the live, like the live, let your friends know I'm doing free yes no's. So the clarification card regarding the strength is the High Priestess card, and I feel like this card is definitely saying, you know, find the strength to speak to someone that maybe there's something on your mind about your own strength, your own power, maybe the comfort and the strength that you find in somebody that you might find easy to talk to, or maybe you're wondering if somebody might be easy to talk to about something in regards to your strength, or your wielding your power, or maybe improving your spiritual journey, or your psychic journey, or something here, or maybe just improving overall, how, feeling more comfortable with talking to people in general, communicating about that kind of stuff. Where's that Power Spirit deck? I think that the High Priestess represents somebody, at least to me, that I would find comfortable to talk to. And Spirit saying, find somebody that's maybe easy and comfortable to talk to about maybe certain aspects of your life, and to improve that strength, that courage, that balance, physically, mentally, spiritually. Spirit, can you clarify this strength and High Priestess card through the liminal space deck, please? Okay. That's a very interesting card. I'm going to pick it up anyways because it's upright. Come back down to earth. Come back down to earth. Come back down to earth and get back to normalizing what feels normal to you. Don't be afraid to talk about it because no one's coming for you. So you've got to be your own sugar daddy, sugar mama. You've got to do what you can to even maybe talk yourself out of feeling weak, because you are so powerful. That strength card is here to remind you that you're powerful. You're courageous and you're not a coward. Even when things seem difficult or feel difficult. And if you can't talk yourself out of the downward spiral, find someone that you feel comfortable to talk to. Even if it's somebody maybe you feel energetically comfortable with them, but maybe you've never talked to them before, but maybe telepathically you have, or maybe you'd like to try to see if somebody that you'd like to communicate with, you feel that vibe, you feel that energy. You kind of like, when you feel pulled in to communicate with somebody about, spirituality, maybe tarot cards, maybe magic, maybe, a subject that you find your comfort and joy in communicating about the things that make you feel stronger. Creativity. Spirit's asking you, what have you done this week that's creative to take your mind off of maybe the trauma that you're experiencing, the trauma that you're witnessing that maybe you're not necessarily experiencing? Are you purging your the things that maybe don't serve you through your creativity? And if you're not a creative person, maybe try something creative and you'll learn that you are. Card number 40, creativity, direction east, color yellow. Your creativity is a story that needs a voice in the world, a way to be heard, and it is moved into your spirit lodge. Creativity is part of your future life. People think that creativity is outside of them, like truth or power, but it inhabits you like your own life force, and it animates your being. Creativity is within the crystal palace of your mind. You are about to go on a long journey called your life, and as you travel, you will learn to heal the evil forces of darkness. You are a warrior in the fight against ignorance. These dark sorcerers are created within each of us when we live a life of unexpressed creativity, when we live someone else's truth and not our own. Define your own creativity and live that creativity in the world. So what does the crystal palace of your mind look like? What are you telling yourself about anything, really? Your north yellow. Oh, that's okay. But yeah, so what are your thoughts creating? Because it's just right in front of you. As within, so without. What's sometimes it's okay to question your own ability to be strong. Like what are you capable? What is it that you're telling yourself once again about you? We can be, as far as human beings, we can be our own best friend, and we can also be somebody else's best friend, even in a moment where, of compassion and empathy for a stranger. So where is your, Where's your compassion and empathy for yourself as well as others? Maybe find it through your creativity. Maybe find it through voicing your strengths to someone you feel comfortable about. Someone that might be non-judgmental, someone who just is there to listen. I'm all directions and 7 different colors you've never seen before. Welcome back, Constantine. You're manifesting an appearance by one of the dogs. Well, I think that Gypsy's with Grandpire, and Ruby's asleep, and so's Puppy Rooney. Yeah, it's good to see you back. Welcome back. It finally stopped raining. So it's 1:30 now, and it started raining at 7. I can't believe it rained for 6.5 hours. We've been in the jungles of Thailand. Right on. How's the food out that way? Great. Now I want curry. Thanks. Appreciate it. I hope to visit Thailand someday. I hope to visit the Thai restaurant again someday. Y'all enjoy the jungle bugs and Thailand. I'll be over here in the Thai restaurant here in Atlanta if y'all want to join me. Yeah, I do. I would like to go to Bangkok someday. That'd be cool. But not the jungle. Y'all can stay in the woods. I don't want to be running into any feral people, no matter where they're from. Thank you so much for your donation, Meryl. That's very kind and generous of you, sweetheart. Bugs like their candy. Oh.
So you want to start a business?
Meryl, if you want to get started here in a minute, we can.
I'm Walton Goggins, and as an actor,
Where is this commercial coming from?
GoDaddy Arrow uses AF.
So I was listening to Mozart today, right, on YouTube. Couldn't even get through an 8-minute song without a 45-minute commercial on YouTube. I kept having to skip commercial after commercial after commercial. I was like, I gave up listening to music on YouTube today. I don't know why they're so commercial hot lately. I'm going to start watching YouTube from a VPN so they think I'm in Portugal, so I'll just get like short commercials about beer and beaches again. Here, yeah, sure, we can get into that. I was actually looking at homes in that area on Zillow. When was the last time you checked the listing. Okay, it's still there. Spirit, I'm calling forth Meryl's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Spirit, what do I need to know, and what does Meryl need to know? What do we need to know about, so you got a Six of Cups. Interesting. I feel like that's saying you could hear back from them anywhere from 6 hours to 6 days. Well, okay, so 6 days, anywhere from 6 hours to 6 days. So that could be 6 days from the day that you went to see the house, 6 hours from now, maybe. You might hear from them in the morning. You might hear from them. Is it the 6th today? I guess we're going into the 7th now. Huh, I wonder what it is about that Six of Cups. Can you clarify that, Spirit? But it is a yes that you will hear back from them soon. 6 is the pattern of all life, also. So yeah, you will hear from this. You will hear from them soon, and it will be good news in that Sun card. Anything else that Meryl needs to know about this move? Maybe did they make their decision today? Maybe they made a decision today. Spirit says rest. Everything is working out in your favor is what you need to know right now. In the Four of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, it's a very lucky card. Also, you'll be very lucky with this move as well. So have you taken some time to immerse yourself in like the ideas of what you want regarding your path you're taking here? You know, you definitely want it to be smooth. You definitely are going to have that for sure in the Wheel of Fortune. But you've got to get your rest so you can be good to yourself with your thoughts about this. It's funny because she's there with a drink and looks like a really nice alcoholic drink too. Hey Ari, how are you? It will be good. It will be good. And I feel like Six of Cups is letting you know that you will have and create harmonious, happy, nostalgic moments. Create them and recreate them. I don't think it's just going to be like a situation where, you know, you're going to be depressed and feeling down about it, or, you know, I don't think you have anything negative to look forward to. Spirit saying you know they feel like you're at your most trusted and strongest spirit guides feels that you might be like anticipating that, but that's really not something to kind of hold on to. It's not something that's gonna serve you at the end of the day. Thinking bad thoughts about it when these cards are actually really good, and Spirit saying, look, the house is yours. Now it's just time to rest and let it process. Let the you know, trust the process here in this Wheel of Fortune. But there is a call to action to be correcting your thoughts about. So, like, if you start to feel like you start to feel negative about it, and you feel like there's something, you know, blocking you from, you know, remember it's only your thoughts that are getting in the way of things. It's only Spirit's asking you to understand that there's nothing to doubt, but you know, doubt is what gets in the way of your joy and your success. Let's see how it will look for that regarding Spirit. How will it look? How's it looking for buying a second car for John? Since they won't be in walking distance anymore. It's almost like you guys have been Like, it's almost like y'all have been kind of putting things on pause with that when it's something that's definitely a necessity, something very necessary to do. It's definitely something that's on the horizon. It's definitely something that can be manageable in the Two of Wands and the King of Cups. But Spirit's like, stop skipping out on it. Like, go do it. Make it happen. You know, it doesn't have to be anything that's new, just as long as it's reliable and safe. Reliable and safe before sneaking out on the idea of just getting any kind of car for sure. But Spirit's saying, you know, make this happen because it's going to make things a lot easier on both of you and the Two of Wands. And it definitely is something that is going to happen here in the not too distant future. So I would definitely look forward to what it is that you desire here, which is moving into that house and having an easy move. I don't see any negative cards at all, except for that Seven of Swords showing up in regards to buying the car. Like, you need to really use your logic and make sure the car is safe and reliable over, you know, maybe other details that. Well, why would you finance another car? Why not just go buy one in cash? Like, this is like the thing I don't understand. Like, why don't people just go buy used cars that are a couple $1,000s that will get you from point A to point B? Why finance a new one? You know what I mean? Yeah, don't be financing a new car. Don't be financing a used one either. Just save up a couple $1,000s if you can. And I mean, look, I got that 2005 Cadillac DeVille for $4K with 50,000 miles on it. I mean, if I were to buy another car, I don't think I would be financing. Well, you don't have to, but you don't have to go about it like that. That's not what I'm saying. You know, I've never gotten to pick out a car and have something nice for myself either. But, you know, you can be practical here without financing a $20,000 vehicle. It's called compromise and negotiation. I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. But also, you know, John works, right? So couldn't he like throw down for his own car insurance, you know, or even throw down for a down payment if you guys do decide to finance something? But what I'm saying is that you can get a really, really nice vehicle that's all. Yeah, sure. You can ask your question, Ryan. What's your question, dear? Hey Grady, how are you tonight? Welcome back to the haunted house. Thanks so much for coming by. Thanks. How's your night been? So I would say, you know, find out what kind of car he wants and then, you know, just go from there. See if you can find something he likes that, you know. Is he at work? Hey Kamara, how are you? You work graveyard shift. I can't even tell you what he wants. Oh my god, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to get my drink. I get my water. So, did you get the? I thought you got e-bikes. Did you get the e-bikes, or did you not decide not to get them, Meryl? Rain, where's your question, sweetheart? Okay, what do you need to know? Hey, Pammy. Welcome back to the Chammy. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing the good news about you getting the house. Spirit, I'm calling forth Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does Metal Rain need to know about him and Kristen moving forward? What does he need to know about that? High Priestess, Lovers, Three of Cups, the World, King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords. That's a whole lot of shaking going on there. A lot of shaking bacon. High Priestess, I think you guys are going to talk about it. I think you guys are going to communicate more about what you guys do want, how you want to operate around in your love stories. You both work really hard for the money and the things that you want that are finer in life and that are good in life. And I do see that this person sees you as something special in their world. They do see you as somebody they want to be a part of the world. It's like they've made that choice to accept that. All right. And the High Priestess, the Lovers, the Three of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the World clarified by the Two of Wands. I feel like these cards are telling you that moving forward with her is something that you can expect to look forward to. Even if it's just friendship. Even if it's just friendship. Let me scroll up and see the other questions. Is Ileana going to attempt to steal Rain away from whoever he's with? And what does he need to know about that right now? She might try. She might try in the Six of Wands. But only if you allow it, you know, only if you are allowing her to, you know, rent space in your head under that topic. You know, she's going to keep causing problems. Give yourself some justice, and every time you think about her, push through that experience you're having with her in your head, because the Wheel of Fortune is telling you to just, you know, keep driving the wheel of your life the way you are right now, so that you can, you know, stop focusing on anything and everything regarding her, because you've moved on, and you're moving on, and you're going to continue to keep moving on. Like Ileana who? See, she's in a mental prison, and you don't need to be in that mental prison with her too. Spirit, what does he need to know about the potential Checkers animated? What, what is... I know what you're talking about. What does he need to know about that? So this will definitely give Checkers some justice. I also think it's going to make people who might see it or experience it laugh and give them some joy. And maybe even the experience of seeing that happen might make... you know, that inner child and everyone come out. So pretty positive reading. I don't really know. I don't really know why. I don't think you should be messing around with worrying about what you're gonna imagine turning her away for. Just, you know, imagine her not even being in your existence or in your energy, in your vortex. Keep imagining turning her away from anything and everything that you do that's special in life. You know, and eventually, you know, you need to turn your thoughts away from her too. You start thinking about her, think about something else. Well, I know you feel bad about the dog, but the dog's going to be okay. The dog has instincts that she doesn't have, and the dog will run away again. And run away to a much better place. I mean, if the dog ran away once, I can't believe they gave that dog back to her without drug testing her and making sure that she was capable of properly giving it a proper home. And that the reason the dog's face looks like that is because of the meth, I'm sure. The poor dog has meth face. Think about it. She just thinks, you know, she can do that wherever, around, whatever. And that's just absolutely disgusting to me. Like, and to expose not only people who might not want to be around that stuff, but an animal. Yeah, because she's not a person who pays attention. She's a person who, you know, what's a taco box? It's a tarot card reading. You get 7+ minutes, 7+ cards. You can ask up to 3 questions. And it's buy one, get one free. So if you buy a tarot card reading, if you buy the $7 taco box tonight, it's free. I mean, it's not free. I'm sorry, I'm tired. If you buy a $7 taco box tonight, it's $7. You get 7+ minutes, 7+ cards. You can ask up to 3 questions, and they're buy one, get one free. So if you want to do your paid reading, we can, and then afterwards we can do your free reading. You can ask up to another 3 questions. Or you can save that reading for another time. Maybe you want to come back during the slumber parties on the weekend and cash it in, or maybe in a week or a month or whatever, you know, you're like, oh, I'm going to go back to Stormie's channel and cash in that free reading. And I'll put your name on a notepad so I know that you purchased a reading and that you have an extra free one coming to you. It is kind of like a Lux Cravings box. You know, you get a taco box at Taco Bell and you get up to like 3+ snacks sometimes, right? Depending on which one you get. So, it is named after the taco boxes at Taco Bell. I mean, unless you want to get the $5 footlong, which is just pretty much me asking the cards what you need to know right now. It's not really you asking the cards a question, but it is another reading that's kind of like not on the menu. It's a secret menu item at the haunted house. So, yeah, if you want to get a reading, pick one. Let me check and see how many subscribers we've got tonight. And I'll open up the chat to free yes, no. I mean, if you want to ask a yes or no question, we can do one too. I'm going to put the spirit box on here in a minute, and we're going to get started with that. Anybody is... What the fuck are you talking about, Steven? What the fuck is hide typing? Somebody want to tell me what hide typing is? What are you, 15? Pardon my French, but I've never ever heard that anybody say that. Like, what is that? Hide typing. Let's see if the spirit box will turn on. The speaker might be dead, actually.
Maximum volume. Maximum volume.
Are there any spirits here with us now that would like to communicate with us? Does anybody know what Steven's talking about? Is this even a topic that we're talking about, Steven? Do we look like we're talking about high school or chatting with a minor? Are you a minor? You know, this chat's 18 plus only. Okay, well, if you can't stick to the topic, I'm going to time you out, okay? Because you can't seem to stay on topic with anything anybody's talking about. So, there's your name, and now you're timed out. I don't know, Pam. I didn't look at his channel. Do I look like somebody who's interested in looking at his channel? Not really. Not when he hasn't stayed on topic, and pretty much the stuff that that person has said in the last couple days doesn't really have anything to do with anything we're talking about, or, you know, it's kind of just been like fly off the wall kind of stuff that just, you know, you guys can challenge me, but I can only take so much stupid. Okay? Sorry. Sorry, Steven. Maybe when you feel better and you want to join in on what we're actually talking about, when you're an adult and not 18, below 18, that'd be great. Yeah, I just don't have time to hurry up and look at people's channels. I just don't. Like, I literally haven't stopped talking at all or taken a break in 70 minutes. I have literally not had a moment to myself until just now when I put the spirit box on. And then I look up and it's like, hi typing. I ask a question. I can't even get that person to answer the question properly without being like, well, you know.
Maximum volume.
I ask them a question if they're 18 plus and they're like, maybe. They can't even be honest. So since they can't be honest and they can't stay on topic, I've just timed them out for 24 hours. It's not like I'm trying to hide them or anything, but, you know, I do have my limits. I have my boundaries. And I've been pushed to the edge here with the attitude from Steven tonight and from last night. And several of you have already had to time them out several times. Yep, he was here yesterday. I mean, I think at one point, I can't tell if they're calling us stupid people or just saying people are stupid in general. You know, and I'm sorry. I just don't. I'm not going to apologize. I take that back. I'm not sorry.
Maximum
I
volume.
can't chill, and if I can't chill in my house in my chat and I'm feeling strange vibes from somebody, you know, what is the #1 rule of the channel? Be groovy or leave. And I just, at this point, it's just like, you know, asking me a question and I don't know what they're talking about, and then I ask them a question and they can't even answer it, let alone stay on topic, let alone tell me the truth if they're an adult or not. I can't be bothered, you know, anymore. Well, the spirit box speaker is not working properly tonight. Let me try this again. Maybe I'm just not setting it up properly. Okay, there it is. We got it. If anybody wants to ask the spirit box any questions, please feel free to ask the spirit box a question if you have one. I don't really have a subject tonight, but I would like to know if there's any spirits with us. If there's any spirits with us here now. Okay, so spirit, what's your favorite decade? Are there any spirits with us right now that can hear my voice, yes or no? That's a strange noise. That was weird. Oh, well, the batteries are dead in the spirit box. All right, well, maybe we're not going to do a spirit box session tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. It did sound like Silent Hill. Maybe if I add a battery that is charged to it, maybe it'll work a little bit. I'm just going to try. I'm hopeful. Okay, it's turning back on. Did Ari leave? Probably. Yeah, probably. Are there any spirits with us right now that are here with us at this present time that can hear our voices, hear our thoughts, yes or no? Hey. Are there any spirits with us now that would like to talk to us about the afterlife, yes or no? If you could please touch the REM pod. Well, it says your name is Mary. So is today your name Elijah? I'm calling forth our most trusted and strongest spirit guides to help us on this journey with the spirit box this evening. I don't know if there's any spirits that can hear my voice or can see us or are present with us now, if you can touch the REM pod or say something in the spirit box, let us know your presence. Thank you so much for touching the REM pod. We appreciate you. We come here to remember you, and we come in respect. Could you tell us your names? Yes or no? If you have time traveled, what's happening in the future that we need to know about? What do we need to know about spirit? Is there anything you want us to know about? People? What about people? What do you need us to know about people? What do you need us to know about people? Will humans be able to time travel in the future? How many spirits are with us now? How many spirits are with us now? How many spirits are with us now? Did you say 5 or 4? 5, 4? Do you know where you are, spirit? Do you know where you are? Do I think, well, let's ask, are there certain things that spirits are not allowed to tell us? Yes or no? Well, you have to understand that these people who are, they were people at one time, spirits, and cross over, they don't, they don't have the judgment, the judgmental side of things. They don't have that discord. All they take with them is the love. So there might be like people might have an understanding or an idea of it working out for them the way it works out for us, but it's actually really different. Because they're not holding on to, the earthly goods that we hold on to as human beings. And I think that there are things that they know and things that they don't know, Pam. I don't think it comes down to, are there things that they're not allowed to tell us? I think that it just comes down to whether or not they know the answer or not. They might not know the answer. But I'm going to ask again. Pam would like to know if the spirits, if there are certain things they're not allowed to tell. Yes or no? That's an interesting perspective on things. It kind of sounded like it said no, but it also kind of sounded like it said we tried. Like as if they try to perceive like what they can and can't tell us through what they know and don't know, maybe. Well, in my so it's only doing that because my dad just stomped on the floor. I'm not 100% sure that that's because of. Well, that's definitely not because of him stomping on the floor. That's definitely some kind of energy that I can't explain. But that is very strange as well. I feel that at the end of the day, when it comes to telling us the truth or not, see, once again, we're talking about earthly goods. We're talking about, what are you doing over there? What was that all about? Why is everyone being so weird? First, my dad comes in here stomping around, and then now the dog's like scampering out of nowhere. Like she saw a ghost. Like, fuck, was that even my dad? I thought he went to bed a while ago. Like, was that the mimic? Okay, I'm freaked out. Do I feel like, see, once again, the truth. The truth. Right? What would be the difference between telling the truth and not telling the truth in the spirit world compared to here on earth? Is there really a difference? I'm not sure it would matter to them as much, telling the truth or not telling the truth, but why lie anyways? What's the point of lying? What do they have to gain from lying? I just think that the way it might be is that it could just be that, they answer what they can answer and they answer what they can't answer or don't know. I mean, they answer in the only way they can answer, I think, at the end of the day. Maybe we just ask them, are the spirits not inclined to tell us the truth? Oh, the spirit box died. That's weird. I'm going to turn it back on again. Why does it keep turning itself off? I don't know that spirits are light or dark. Why's everything got to be about a color or an energy? I mean, can't they just be neutral? Can't they just be beige? I'm just kidding. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I think that the way that we perceive them is quite different than I think the understanding of them is far beyond even our own consciousness sometimes, because imagine it's just your consciousness. You don't have legs, you don't have arms, you don't have a rental car, you don't even have a brain, you don't have eyes, you don't have anything but your consciousness. So what is your consciousness capable of without that physical body, that rental car? What is your consciousness capable of without that technology? I think what we're talking about here is like talking outside of the box, like our body being the box itself. Honey, what are you crying about, sweetheart? Excuse me, I'm gonna go get the puppy. Come here, baby. Can you not jump up on that? Oh, that's what's happening. You're trying to jump up there and then you fall down. Okay, that was my dad that was looking for the puppy. That was not the mimic. But what I did see was her laying on the couch and she like just fell off of it. Are you okay? Oh my God. Did you fall off the couch while you were sleeping? Little. What do they gain from the experience? No, I just don't believe that we take all the hate and judgmentalness and discord of the world with us when we die. I really believe we only take the light and the love. I guess that's just my perception of it. I don't think that, I don't think that darkness is essentially a bad thing either. I mean, you're not going to sleep in broad daylight. But I also think that it's very easy to get it all twisted because we don't really have the answers. And as much as science is cool and everything, what is it that, what is it that we already do know about death? Well, it sucks. It's weird. It's uncomfortable. But I don't think that they experience that in the afterlife. I just don't think that we, experience that kind of discord in the afterlife. Yes, the dog is here. Your manifesting came true. See, your thoughts create. So what do you want the afterlife to be like? What do you want spirits to be like? I think that anybody's perception of it could be correct. I'm not saying that anybody else's perception of it is wrong. I just don't know that, ghosts, spirits, demons and devils, rant and spell chanting, feel some of the otherworldly things that we might be feeling in our bodies. From sensations to fear. I'm just not sure they, judgment. I'm just not sure hate. I'm just not sure that they get that kind of energy. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure I know when I was on the other side after I, died and came back, I certainly didn't feel much. I was conscious, just consciousness, that's it. Trying to figure out what sensations I was experiencing. And wondering where I might have been in that darkness or light at that moment. Yeah, I gotta run too. You guys have a good night and be safe, okay? I'm gonna go put this puppy to bed. I think she may have fallen off the couch a couple days ago, or else maybe yesterday or something, because she ain't acting right, and she just fell off the couch again while she was sleeping. So don't know what that's all about. She's also chasing things that aren't there, which could be a sign of, sometimes dogs will have little mini seizures where they're chasing something that's not there. I don't know, but she's due for a vet visit in June. So she'll be going to the vet soon just to get an overall yearly checkup. Good night, Pammy. Thank you so much for coming by. Sweet dreams when you get there. You too, Metal Rain. Thanks, Mary or Elijah. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us tonight. Sugar, wherever you went to, it was good to see you. Ari, Meryl, thank you so much for your donation tonight. That was very kind and generous of you. Everybody, thanks so much for coming by. Stephen, come back when you feel better. Constantine, thanks so much for coming by. Roy, everybody who came by to hang out, I appreciate y'all. And be safe out there. Yeah, absolutely. Good night, everybody. Sweet dreams. See you tomorrow.